That's hilarious.
And he wants to move on site, which I'm trying to make it work for him. But he's like financially responsible and like trying to. He was very persistent with getting the job with me, and that's like one of the main reasons why I hired him, because he was like,
he wanted it.
He was following up, and you could tell he was like, Emily, if you hire me, I promise I won't let you down. Like, and he had good experience too. So.
Okay, get ready. Everyone here to see the Queen.
No. Your people come here on Fridays.
Oh yeah, your people get annoyed when I talk.
Why doesn't she talk more?
Emily's so good.
She's not mean like that guy.
Oh yeah. That's how it is. Okay, we're on it. HTX meditation.
Male privilege mansplaining.
We can't see you.
It's fine. You're not coming to see me, remember?
Why don't you adjust the camera?
That weird voice talking off. Yeah, just turn it.
You can turn it.
Yeah, no, I know, I'm gonna back it up.
And y'all can like scooch closer in together too.
Yeah, I can go right here.
We can make this.
Well, actually, no, I can zoom it. I can zoom this out.
We can turn this.
No, I can change it on the computer. Fit to screen, see?
There you go. Yay, you can see everybody.
Looks wider.
Yeah, well,
How
we
did
did.
you? How did you adjust it?
Because before it was
Oh,
cropped
on
in because we
OBS.
changed the setup.
Yeah.
Since you changed your positioning. Okay, check audio.
Hello, everybody.
Mm.
Hello.
Hello, Monica, Carolina, Suleiman. How's everybody doing? Test 1 2 1 2.
Hello.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Check. Tanette, Sean, Emily in the house.
What up?
Let me know if the audio's good. This is the buzz comes from this thing. If it's around other
Electromagnetic.
people. Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
Why?
Where
Took
is
forever
it
to
coming
figure
from?
out. Yeah.
And then the
Oh.
There's that electromagnetic
yeah.
field of interference.
Here, put this over there. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. You know, 2. Let's see what's done. Welcoming everybody, Salim and Monica. Oh, we gotta enable the Facebook. Which means it should phone. Who else up in here? Oh wait, we need a chat box. We'll do the chat box down here. Chat. Oh, up there is fine.
Yes.
Welcoming
Come over
Priyanka, Carolina, nice to see you.
Come on. Come on. You can come this way.
Captain Planet is uniting.
We have united. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go, look. There. Say hi to everybody, Teddy. Hello. Welcoming Priyanka. I think he scared himself. myself. What did those headphones do to you?
The cat's secretly listening to us down the stair.
Is he on the landing?
Yeah. Gotta enable the Facebook, 'cause Facebook. Make it brighter. How's everybody feeling? How's the energy been for everybody? Spring season, season getting hotter towards summertime. Many people still have not adjusted towards the hotter season, unless you're in a different country, of course. Let me know what's going on in your world before we begin our sound journey.
Everything's off.
Oh no, the computer's still on. So.
Just the camera's off.
The camera. There you go. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Years of experience. But in the first year of streaming, it was the worst. The worst. Let's fix that. Hey, welcoming Westra Jam. Nice to see you. We're about to do a sound bath here. Welcoming Klein O'Connor. Nice to see you here. Try to do this. There you go. It's not time yet. Teddy loves the flutes.
He's waiting. I think good to do a little meditation first to ground the spring energy. And it's Friday and I see a lot of people running right to the bar. You can feel it, you know. Thank God it's Friday, get the hell out of here.
And by here you mean their own head.
They run out and clock out like the speed of light. And so I just stopped. I'll play soon, okay?
Now.
Yeah, okay. Phones make him happy a little bit so he don't go crazy later.
Thank you, he says. Thank you.
I think he likes the smell of the wood. That's why he keeps smelling it. You like it? See?
Don't lick it.
Don't lick it. You want this one?
We are drinking jasmine white tea and green tea. Just a blend tonight.
White and green, feminine mix, but of course, you can definitely get high of it too. Which we know about.
Is that your spot tonight? Okay.
Turn the headphones down just a little.
Relaxing your body, everybody. Welcoming Gilbert, MF, Priyanka. Good to ground our energy. Happy Friday. The weekend. Drinking some cacao, okay? Let's review what we have done in the past. The 7-point system. You don't have to do this exactly, but the reason why, it keeps your posture straight, which will help you feel your chakras. If your posture is bad, you block the chakra because of the lack of discipline. And if your body lacks discipline, your mind lacks discipline, and your heart lacks discipline, so you don't know your purpose. And so legs crossed. This is called the 7-point system that the master teaches, and other Zen and other Buddhist tradition teaches. And because it works. It's these 7-point system, they're landmarks. Because when the mind's wandering, you can just run through the landmarks so that you're present on your meditative journey. And because sometimes on a meditative journey, the buffalo can wander to smell some mushrooms, or it sees an ant pile, it gets distracted. So you, on the buffalo, we remember, keep your hands in a certain way, your posture, so that the buffalo listens, which is your wandering mind, also known as the monkey mind. Here's the 7-point system. Legs are crossed, back straight, slightly bent like a bamboo, head slightly tilted so that our head stays grounded. The legs cross in any position, whether it's full lotus, half lotus, flat lotus. And if you cannot sit in cross-legged, you can do it in a chair also, it's fine. Just make sure you stay in that posture. If you move around too much, it's because your mind, it just takes time to get used to it, because the mind that's not disciplined, while meditating, we want to scratch something, our ear, our leg. And if you need to, it's fine. It's just when you need to too much, it means you need to run through the system. Legs crossed, back is straight, head slightly tilted, 1, 2, 3. Hands stacked in the lap. Mudra is fine, stick to one. Tongue gently touching the roof of the mouth so that you're not drooping. Eyes partially closed, half closed, mostly closed, so that we don't go into dream state. If we completely close them, we're more likely to start thinking about Mariah Carey eating ice cream or something. So instead, with our eyes slightly open, we see what's in front of us gently, but we're focusing on the last point, which is your breath, breathing in. I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. Sometimes you have to give yourself permission to chill. I give my body permission to chill. You can tell it to yourself mentally. I give my mind permission to just chill. I give my feelings, my emotion permission to just chill. Breathing in, slowly out. 7-point system, legs crossed, back still straight, head still slightly tilted, hands in the same position still, tongue gently touching the roof of the mouth. In case we go into deep meditation, we're not sloppy. Eyes partially closed. Focus on the breath. Breathing in. Notice the breath through your nostrils. Slowly out. A meditative discipline that we do here in the Mystic Village is the tumo, the visualization of the crystal orb in your solar plexus. An orb at about golf ball size or a little bit like a grapefruit size, crystal clear with a dot of divine cosmic light at the center. As we're breathing in, we're breathing into our solar plexus and in that dot, fanning the flames. On the exhale, we're still visualizing, exhaling into the dot. But of course, keeping our eyes partially closed, the visualization is more bodily than more mental. Breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. As you relax, you can visualize where your nostril is. Bring that point at your nostrils right into your solar plexus. Breathing into the solar plexus and a dot in the center of the orb. Slowly out. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy your breath. It's good to be in a neutral emptiness of the Buddha nature and to enjoy the human experience with just a gentle smile. You're a happy tree. Like Bob Ross, happy little trees we are. And we together create a loving forest of happy people. Breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. And we we begin our journey. Thank you for being here and enjoy. Welcoming Tom, Nikki, welcoming everybody. If you're enjoying, consider donating to the Mystic Village. Oh, shout out to Evie and Jill and her famous daddy here. And I hope everyone's enjoying the journey. Happy Friday. Keep your energy grounded because right now we're in for a ride on the planet. And in this state of peace, we send loving energy towards anybody affected by the earthquake in New York. Through the joy that we feel, we send our love to the Middle East, Palestine, Israel, wherever there's war, to our cities where there are people maybe hungry and homeless. We send this love to all the peoples in the hospital, maybe sick and sad. We see miracles happening. We send the positive energy that we feel through this meditation on Insight Timer, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. We send this to our family who may be angry. Maybe we are angry and sad and depressed. Today we fill our cup first. Loving your damn self is priority. We allow the white light and joyful light, the golden light, the loving light to be felt. We send this energy to our children and family who may be lost in the matrix, in ignorance. But we see a miracle, we see awakening, we see the planet awakening with humility and joy, with understanding, compassion, and forgiveness. We see brothers, sisters, and cousins and friends doing good work, restoring the faith in humanity. We're grateful for the love that we feel in this moment, knowing that some people are still in their heads because being present is a blessing that we get to enjoy. We're grateful for all the work that we all have done to be here today, to choose the path of peace, singing bowls, handpan, flutes, meditation, a peaceful app, knowing that Friday, hell yeah, order the wings, watch Netflix, smoke the blunt, drink alcohol. This is our old life. But today, and of course, we send Brother Mac's uncle who may pass away. We send him loving energy from our hearts, from joy, understanding impermanence, that one day too, it may be our day, it may be his day, but if it's not in God's will or the universal will, we know a miracle can happen. And we send positive energy and light. And we remember the song from Bob Marley. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. We remember to thank our spirit guides, our loved ones, grandma, great-grandma, grandfathers, mothers, fathers, cousins, We remember Jesus, Buddha, Mohammed, Gandhi, Thich Nhat Hanh, and whoever you love and respect. We sit and bathe in this love with them, knowing that energy cannot be created or destroyed. There is no death to the cloud. The cloud transition into rain and water. When our body dissolve, we transition. We become part of the tree, the sky. And while we're here, we feel the oneness. And we can call this oneness love. We're all connected through love. As we breathe in our miracle called life, we say thank you for my life. Thank you for all the hardships that led me here today. Thank you for my job, my mother, my father who may have mistreated me in the past because they did not know better. And today we get to exit the matrix of ignorance and connect to this loving energy, the chi, the prana, the Holy Spirit, the Christ consciousness, the Buddha nature, the awakening, the prana, the source, the infinite. Holy Father, all one, and all is one. A New Hope says, this is next level tonight. Skies even clear, very rare. Keep going tonight, and guys. Thank you, A New Hope. Thank you for being here. Welcoming Suleiman Mac. Thank you for being vulnerable about your uncle. Because sometimes we could be doing a little bit more, and you decided you wanted to do a little bit more. And imagine this didn't have to happen, but God and the universe and the Buddha says, do a little bit more, because right now people are getting off track with faith, with their relationship with God, with relationship with their God, because there's a lot of distractions and the seasons changing. So thank you for being here, Little Willow. What did you feel, Brother Sean, today?
Very present, very flowy, felt musical, felt natural.
Because you've been practicing too.
Finally. I was just about to say, finally feeling comfortable with rhythm and like not, having to think about it, and just feeling it is so much different. And it took, lots of practice.
Yes.
But yeah, we're getting there. And that's one of the things that I ask God, like, because the master says, ask God to give you a gift that you can use for other, to help others, or ask God for something that's not just, money or something like that. And that's one of the things that I asked for a long time ago, was please give me rhythm. And this is back when we were learning how to do the shaker and all that kind of stuff. I was just so frustrated. And the drum and all that stuff. This is before the handpan. And I think the handpan really forced me to learn better rhythm. And it made it easy, I think. But yeah, very grateful to have at least improved upon.
Well, with practice makes perfect, and clearly you've been practicing and you've been live streaming, so that forces you to focus on it a bit more.
Yeah, it definitely makes it more in the forefront. But yeah, it's it feels good. I like it.
Well, when you do the work, you have the result. If you do the work and there's no result, the master calls that routine. And that's why this is why if I'm gonna listen to somebody and observe the way they practice, you can tell if somebody's routine or not. Because they do the same thing over and over and over and over, and that's why people aren't inspired. But they just do the same thing in different settings, and eventually, because they may gain money, but inside it's the same. You're not developing. Because why? Sometimes we're too comfortable. And because we all, right? You're just streaming more, I'm streaming more. I'm playing a lot more flutes nowadays and more instruments because it's, this is how we serve, right? There's many ways to serve. You can be a preacher. But what happens when people aren't awakening through your preaching? When you're doing Soundbath and people aren't healing. Because this is sound healing, but how much healing is actually happening from people playing the bowls?
Yeah, is that just something you say, or is it something that you actually practice? And
this is why I take the art form seriously, because the master shows me that we can actually heal illnesses, which has happened many times at the park. A lot of people heal and then they leave.
I know.
They get when people get what they want,
and they come back all messed up again.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So like last at Unity, somebody mentioned that they had a stroke and they could not find healing until that event. Imagine being able to help heal somebody's stroke through sound healing and sound healing ceremony. What did you feel today, Sister Emily Queen Richardson?
Well, good. I felt in harmony and connected. Good.
How does it feel now? You've been streaming consistently in more bowls. What has developed?
Yeah, I enjoy experimenting and creating different sounds. I have found deeper connections than before online, and more people opening up about their energy and what they're going through, which helps others be more vulnerable and open up. So yeah, I've actually been enjoying streaming. I think this is the first time I've ever enjoyed streaming. Like, honestly.
Instead of just forcing yourself to do it.
Exactly. Yeah, because whenever I was on different platforms, I enjoyed being there for myself. Like,
Right.
I always enjoy streaming for myself.
But not necessarily
I got it.
But this is just a great, container where, I look forward to it now. I don't really
She's
have to
famous.
worry about
She's got a
certain
following.
things. So it's good. It's authenticity, really. It's
And it's a platform. I think Insight
Yeah.
Timer matches what you're looking for.
Somebody asked if they could find a replay of the stream on
there's
YouTube.
The replay is on Twitch and YouTube. On Twitch, we go under Mystic Village. What do you call
the
it?
healing sounds of Mystic Village.
Healing Sounds of Mystic Village. Yeah, Healing Sound of Mystic Village. And somebody welcoming Chun Hua. Sounds like a Vietnamese name. Okay. And did I hear that the Handpan Friend stream? This is Brother Sean, famous father of Evie Crary.
Very famous.
Or did you mean? Yeah. So he streams on Insight Timer on Tuesday.
Tuesday and Thursdays.
Hey.
Yeah.
Quit.
He's throwing a fit.
Yeah, he's like, give me attention. I need to go in. Well, okay, you stream on Tuesday and Wednesday?
Thursday.
Tuesday and Thursday on Insight Timer. So if you are on Insight Timer, you'll see Brother Sean panning with Sister Jill also.
Yes.
So shout out to Sister Jill stepping up her game and bringing out and dusting off the crystal bowls.
The old bowls.
Because when you have it and you develop, naturally they come out. Before I brought mine out to the park, they've been sitting there for a couple years. Why? Because I've been studying with the master, and when so when you start to progress, God needs you to do a little bit more. Which is why we have this space. Like before, we were in the old
the little bitty studio.
old studio, and now as you do good work, God wants to give you more bowls, handpan, more flutes, better community or whatever. $700 for one autograph, $10K for four. So it's animals still the same though.
No, they've gotten better. They've gotten a lot
Yeah,
better. Remember when y'all first started coming over?
He barks a lot less now.
Yeah.
So even the animals have progressed. Anoop says, my wife suggested to me if I was ever stressed to try ASMR, specifically y'all's stream. Hey, shout out to your wife. She knows what's good. And again, it's just what we try to do is keep things authentic, and we're not here to make money. But if you do donate, thank you, because it helps. Everything helps. And this is our way of serving God unconditionally. This is why the music comes out the way it is, and we don't play the same thing over and over, because that's what it's about. You know, it's about from the heart. And because when you plan it too much, it's not as enjoyable, but know that it's possible, because we've done a lot of planning in the past, and we've recently decided to be full-on intuitive group without planning music, but we practice intuitively with our own masteries, which is whatever we have chosen, the crystal bowls. And as you can see, the whole time we're just reading each other to see where we're at, like what wants to come out, what needs to calm down, how are y'all feeling. And it's a flow, it's a mandala, right? We're just like keeping the mandala flowing. And because the mandala is your chakras, your heart, it's your divine nature. And some of y'all's chakra, it's just, you need to clean.
Dirty.
Yeah, it's just dirty, like the master say. Your chakra dirty. That's why when I come to your dream, you don't know it's me. No, he doesn't. He didn't. He said something along that line. Let's see. What's my cat doing there? Yes, that's an iconic striped cat, tiger stripe. Jill says, Wes, BOGO, buy one, get one free on the autograph. Yeah, so again, we are here to promote the loving way. We have our day job, which allow us to serve God without needing to preach to make money. And this is why the energy is the way it is, because most sound healing groups, they're there to make money, but this group is more about how can we heal, how can we unite. And the group this year will be what, 2 years, about 2 years playing together.
Yeah, we're at a year and a half, pretty much, yeah, right now.
Mm-hmm. And they've definitely, I mean, we've come a long way.
Yeah.
From the beginning, every Saturday we would get together. I would teach them rhythm. Just
different things, yeah.
Mani. Okay, stop.
Singing practice, I remember those days.
Yeah, and then we would just show up at the park.
Recording
and
stuff.
I was like, damn, they've come a long way. I'm glad. He's actually more on pitch than ever. I'm like, wow, I can bear that.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, before it was like a dead cat howling. I'm like, but now, because you started having more confidence in yourself, you find a healthy voice that matches. Mm-hmm. Versus just like doubting, and you just like start to own and start slowly matching before, because you didn't know how to do that.
For sure.
So it works out very well. And Sister Emily, look at her singing. The boyfriend coming soon, okay? But I have to scan him for it to be like,
no more Tony.
Is he?
I've graduated.
The boy, does he love him? Like, this is not the one. Be careful, sister. Oh, you got a chakra tattoo? Okay, let's see here. Welcoming music lover. Can we send money to support by Visa? I mean,
Visa gift card.
Do that through YouTube if you want to. Let's see. Music. Yeah. Music lover says that.
Thanks for the vibes.
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks for the vibes. Been following the YouTube for a while, and decided to follow here as well. Your baths have become a bit of an inspiration. Working working to combine my DJing side and love of ambient and other types of chill music
Cool.
with live Soundbath. Beautiful.
Nice.
For sure.
Is everything going to be okay? We're not doing card reading right now. I think. Like you mean generally?
Yes.
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 Here's the thing. Humanity has gotten this far. 2012 was supposed to be the final day. We're still here. What did they call it in Christian term? The rapture.
The rapture.
The rapture. How many raptures are they prophesying or whatever?
What is it? Exodus? No. Is it Exodus?
Oh wait, April 8. Oh my God.
Every generation, the world is supposed to end. Every
Here's-
year, the world's
Here's the
supposed
thing,
to
brothers and sisters and people. If we gonna die, we gonna die.
At least we die happy, right?
If you die, just have a plan. Thank you for my life. Muerte. Okay, at least. To me, if I'm gonna die today, I'm gonna say thank you for my life. It's been a good run. I help people. But if you die, if you haven't helped some people, you haven't done good and you die, no wonder why you're sad. Because when you made a positive influence, when you go happy. But when you haven't done your work here and you go, start doing your work, people. Help people, serve people. Don't just hoard money for your own family. Learn to help some people. Like you feed the homeless, right? You're playing the bowls. You teach. You make your office. You lead with compassion. We need that in the corporate space. And I'm doing my part. We're all. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. I love my damn self. Shoot. April 8, I'm getting superpowers.
Upgrade.
Use them for good.
Let's see here. Jill says, "You guys, we sang together in the middle of the mall food court, and
I remember that. Yeah.
we used to meet at the food court
That was one of the
at
first
That was
Katie
one
Mills.
time.
It's because it was like cold and rainy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cold, and so before like it got this far, because I saw that they were serious. Like I was not gonna teach anyone who weren't willing to show up, and again, it's apprenticeship, right? It's because now you can do it at home. You're doing it at home. You're doing it here, but it's doing it from the heart. And when you do it from the heart, of course, it keeps growing. And so, can you talk about your progress with from the heart practicing in either meditation, self-love, family? What does from the heart practitioner look like?
For me, it means going within more so than trying. I guess you don't even have to try when you go from the heart, or when you do something from the heart, because it just is the way it's supposed to be. There's no doubt, like the singing that you were talking about, how there was doubt. That's not from the heart. When you're singing from your head and worrying about if you're on pitch, off pitch, and all these other things. But when you just let go and do something that you have no doubt, you have no worries, you have no fears, because you know that what you're doing is the way it's supposed to be, no matter how it turns out, and that you can constantly change, you can constantly improve, and that it doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to do it. You just have to try.
Which you did.
Continue to move forward.
Yeah. And it's beautiful to see, us grow. Because to me, I don't, this is why I always, because the master taught me independence. That's why when I'm showing you, I don't want you to need me because now you can serve anywhere. I could be dead and y'all could keep it going. Right? And so if you have to go somewhere, you're going to still serve from the heart and develop. Because that's what the master teaches. Some of y'all love me too much and not yourselves. And if you can only serve when the master's around, what about when the master's not around? And so, but with the willpower, with the drive, we can do amazing things. How about Sister Emily? From the heart playing, maybe come from how you have developed. Maybe in the beginning it was more intense, and now it's a bit more Guanyin coming in to hang out with you more.
Yeah, I was definitely very intense and still can be very intense at times. But like Sean said, it's all about working on ourselves. And for me, that took doing the work outside of sound healing. It took having compassion for others and seeing from a different perspective and changing our mentality, having gratitude and not a lack of what we have, but appreciating what we have in the moment. Having compassion for people that might make us angry, or family members that might irk us a little bit or annoy us at times, right? Like, it helps us grow so much whenever we're put in different situations and taken out of our comfort zone.
Yeah, you don't grow when you're comfortable.
Including work. Like, yeah. I went to the ghetto for a long time. Not a long time, for 3 months. I was in the ghetto.
Feels like a long time.
And seeing different ways that people live kind of opened my eyes a lot, because at first I was kind of scared. I was worried. I thought that I had to act with anger whenever I was put in that situation, but really seeing where people come from and the environments that they're raised in really opened my eyes to seeing that how we're raised, the environments that we're put in, is how we learn how to be as a human being. It teaches us what we know. So having that compassion for other people that might not have the same culture or lifestyle that we have is crazy. So really getting out of our comfort zone and doing the work outside of sound healing allowed me to soften myself a lot.
I do Amazon delivery, and I see your people, which is people who rent out office all day, and I get to see how a lot of them are just lack compassion. Most people have a good heart but lack the compassion. Everyone at the end, we have a good heart. We just been damaged, and we lack knowledge and wisdom that help our life become better. And that's why with each and every one of us, when we practice compassion, we change the world for the better. But of course, it takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
Right? It takes all of us meditating, checking out Insight Timer, healing. You bought like tons of oracle cards. I have a ton of flutes. It takes all of these effort, because you're just doing your best to follow love, and sometimes you think it's love, but it's not love. But at least you're trying. Most people aren't even trying to think that way. They're just following their desire. And that's why the spiritual community that's authentic is kind of hard to find. It's difficult to find, but this is why I honestly take pride in authenticity, because I knew that for many years of my life, I was looking for authentic people who were humble and grounded, only to realize you got to be the first one. And then you'll naturally attract loving, humble people who aren't trying to make money from you. Because in the beginning, I was wanting to be around spiritual people. At every sound bath was $20 at least. And at that time, I didn't have that much money. Everywhere I went, it was suggested $10 love offering. I was like, what does that mean? Do I have to pay, or is like suggested?
You don't have to, but
you don't have to, but they guilt you. There's 3 ladies at the door that have basket. Offering,
and you have to sign in too, and then that's where they ask you for your love offering. They're literally asking you for your love offering.
Yeah. It's like having people with baskets. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for your tithing. Yeah,
and so this is why I'm so... Let's see, we got a comment here. Anubis says, I feel like y'all are peering into my life right now. I'm trying not to cry and been depressed for about a year and a half. I've always been the stone pillar for my family so they can lean on me. But at times I can't be alone to my thoughts because it's so dark in my head. Thanks for speaking to me. Again, the internet is here not just for social media, like distraction and entertainment,
To hang out with our friends all the time.
but we're using the internet right now to heal. And this is what excites me to go onto TikTok and to be on here. But sometimes we got haters. Some people talk crap about you when you're just trying to help people for free. For free, they're talking crap, but that's okay. That's God forgive them. They don't know better, right? And so, does this discourage me? It just tells me that's why I'm here. It's not supposed to be easy. You gonna have some haters. You're gonna have people who, why you call yourself guru? Isn't that ego? Or because people will criticize you while they won't do the work either. Right? When you're doing the best you can, God sees, your ancestors see that you're trying to do the best you can. And if you try to do the best you can, like Brother Anubis here, when you're doing the best you can and you're giving it your all and you feel like you're falling short, if you just keep having faith, you end up quitting smoking weed after 20 years like him. You end up 22 years. You end up being happy without needing Tony, okay?
Tony.
You end up being like me, not needing drugs anymore, not needing to, to go out and hang out every day, like 4 to 5 times a week, the karaoke bar, drinking, and addicted to game, addicted to adult content, addicted to things that did not add to my life. And so there's so many amazing testimonials here. This is why, and we should be proud of this. This is why I always, when we bring this up, it's not to like, yeah, we done. It's more like you should be proud because it's really difficult to actually get to the state of where you're actually genuinely happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a celebration. Because how many people have you met where you can look them in the eye and feel happiness from their tone of voice, from their eyes, from their life?
It's pretty rare.
And many people will criticize me for saying that also, because why? That's what human beings do.
But I do love my damn self.
Anything to add to that?
I really enjoy the community here on Inside Timer. I think there's people that need help everywhere, but
It's a good home base.
It seems like they're more open. Twitch will always. I love Twitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really feel like there's a lot of people that are more open-minded, but still are looking for something deeper. Yeah.
This is why I'm constantly pissing spiritual people off, because sometimes we're doing what we think is spiritual, but we're not feeling the love. Something from your heart, sister?
Once we can actually like feel that love and happiness within ourselves, no matter where we go in life, you can feel that love from others, but you have to feel it from yourself first. I always went around looking for relationship after relationship after relationship, thinking that that would bring me love and happiness. But once you like really focus on yourself and do the work and like purely feel like that bliss and happiness, no matter where you go, no matter what happens, other people around you begin to feel like family. You know, even like my coworkers, my boss, no matter what stress can be happening around us, you begin to attract what you are, basically. And I've always heard you attract the energy that you carry, and you're able to manifest these things. And in the beginning, I was trying so hard to get to that level that I was doing all of the YouTube guided meditations and crystal healing and Reiki
sure.
and tarot card readings. I was looking for all of these things that were spiritually acceptable in the spiritual community. But once I kind of let all that go and I found the crystal within, it's amazing what can happen to your life. And it's been an incredible journey. And I'm just like truly, truly grateful for the community, like where life has led us, the master.
Everything.
Everything. Like
Your father talking to you
My
after not
dad.
talking to you for how many years? 2 years or
for
whatever?
3 years, didn't talk to my dad. There's just been a lot of healing happening.
Mm.
And while it might not be perfect, because nothing is ever perfect, as long as we're continuing to slowly progress, because it's not going to happen overnight, but like you said, what is it? The atomic habits, you know, the small
1%.
1%
Every
every day. Think of how far you can come 365 days. And if you do that for 2
Mm.
years or 3 years or 4 years, like think of how long and how much you can progress.
Compounding progression.
Compounding progression.
We got brother Anubis here. This is my first time feeling happiness pouring out from random strangers. It's invigorating. Welcome to the Mystic Village, man. Emily, stop talking about me right now. That's on my search list on YouTube right now. This is, again, with faith, you can get so far. With a pure heart. It's the reason why this group happened, because we follow the pure love. And it takes time to find your tribe, because a tribe is not huge, right? Like I was talking about, like when we think about religion, it's a huge tribe that's too big, and so that's why you have a bunch of separated tribe that doesn't always feel connected. It's like Catholic, y'all over there, and Christians, are we the same? It's like,
we fight sometimes.
It becomes more political, and you don't feel the unity. But the tribal energy that we get from the village energy, it comes from love. It comes from patience. It comes from doing the work and not just how can we make this thing run to collect. It's not a government. Many people are part of a community that's more, like a system that runs, but it's missing love. And the master never talked to me about money, but he told me I was just going to be wealthy, keep being more wealthy. And I was like, why don't you tell me? Because as you serve God and as you follow your purpose and your calling, the money follows. And at first, we don't want to believe that. How are we really going to get money if we serve God? And so many people serve God to get money. But that's not how it works. You serve from the depths of your heart with no expectations, with a good plan. But what always comes is something better. Because I was doing Soundbath at the park for 2 years. And the master goes, is it easier to do it alone or with a group? And I told him with a group. I thought he was talking about the temple. But he was basically telling me that what was going to happen is I was going to be part of a group instead. And I didn't know, because the master's the master. He's all-knowing. And you're not used to what. Eventually it clicks. It aligns.
It takes time, for sure.
And that's why I never told him, the master, you guys about the master, because I'm not trying to, convert or trying to make anyone follow the same path I do. But all I care about is unconditional love. How can we radiate that? How can we speak from that? How can we help people feel unconditional love? Because some people are playing the bowls, but it's a bunch of noise. Some people are preaching, but you don't feel the love. People are battling over the scripture in the Bible because of disagreement, but they cannot lovingly disagree. Or they say they lovingly disagree, but that you don't feel the love. And I've been observing this a lot on TikTok, because a lot of religious people and spiritual people are on there fighting each other about spiritual principles. And because I'm at 920 followers.
There.
So 80 more followers, and I'm going to be, because I'm getting ready to be more humble. Because on there, people are going to try to test everything from their heads, but not from their heart. Like on Insight Timer, it's more heart-based, because the leadership of Insight Timer curated in a way where it is hard to corrupt Insight Timer. Let's go to some final words from our brother Sean.
Hey, that's enough. Come here. It's not time yet. It is not time yet. No, come here. Come here.
Come here.
Come here.
Good boy. Oh, good
Just grab him.
Welcoming Sakura.
Okay.
You good?
I was talking when I got here that I want to get back on like a normal schedule, and that holds true. And I think that's very important for a lot of people to be disciplined in order to love yourself, because it's easy to get off track or make up excuses as to why you don't want to serve or do what you're supposed to do when you're not on a routine or a schedule.
Follow your purpose.
Yeah, for sure. And so stick to a routine if you want to keep making those 1% gains.
Sister Emily, from your heart?
Yeah, just listen to what you need and when you need it. If you stay disciplined, have your routine for sure, like work on yourself physically, emotionally, spiritually. Make sure that the more we make sure that we're balanced with all of that, like truly taking care of ourselves, it helps us be more present and more focused throughout the day. And
can you talk about relationship a little bit? You're single, you're happy, no more Tony. Can you tell people who are still like looking for relationship and still haven't genuinely loved their damn self? Can you maybe give a message to those people?
Just have to see the reason why you're looking for a relationship. Where does that come from? For me, it came from coming from a divorced family, and I was taught that love came from relationships, that love came from being married, that love came from having another person to spend time with, to talk to wake up every morning, say good morning, baby, have a good day, oh, good night, how was your day? And I had that for a long time. I would go from relationship to relationship. I was with a guy for 4 years, lived together for 3, married for 3 months. And I got married out of habit. I got married because that's what society told me I needed to do. Mm-hmm. All my friends were getting married. I wanted the house with the white picket fence. I wanted to have kids. And I found him. Oh my gosh. But I was so excited to have that certificate signed, to have that marriage, that I wasn't willing to look at the red flags that he had. And the 2 days after we got married, I found out that he was cheating on me.
Boom.
And he was messaging his mistress logged in on my computer. And I was reading everything.
He wasn't even a good cheater.
He wasn't a good cheater. I know you think he'd be better, right? If you're going to do that, come on, do it right.
God blessed you. You got blessed. 100%,
because if I would have stayed in that relationship, I wouldn't have realized that the reason why I needed somebody else, because I thought that's where happiness came from. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that I could truly just be with my own energy. I didn't realize that I could just be with myself, not having to do anything, and truly enjoy my life, truly enjoy being with myself. And once I actually felt that peace and that happiness without my mind going to the next guy, to Tinder, to Bumble, to going to the club, who am I going to meet tonight? Whenever I disconnected from that, I was able to purely just be with my energy, because I had always had somebody else's energy around me. And whenever I was around that other energy, it took me away from myself. Because even in relationships, I was always with them. And if I wasn't physically with them, my mind was with them. And I didn't realize how much energy that was taking from me.
For sure.
Even having that physical connection, I canceled that out too. Being celibate for like a year and a half was the best thing I ever did.
A lot of it is under the substance. Like when you're with these people, part of the culture is just being effed up and dazed and just like not yourself, because
faded.
It poisons your perception, so you don't see the truth because you don't really want to. Let's just get effed up so that we don't have to face that. This is really
makes you numb to your reality and numb to the pain.
Well,
that
because
you're not
I mean,
facing.
facing that, it's like hard. It's hard to face some shit.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, for sure.
You're going to cry, emotions are going to come out, and you're going to be dealing with it for a while because it doesn't just happen overnight.
This is why, because I noticed the energy, right? When the energy on Friday, we're going to run to the clubs because you know why? Throughout the whole week, it's bored. There's nothing going on now. End of Easter, there's no more hype. So people chase the highs of the celebration because there's no celebration going on within. Their life isn't that inspiring. And so we want to be wanted. Because why? That's what we're being taught through music. Love me like you do. Love me like you do.
And the movies, The Notebook.
Yeah, all these movies that
Titanic.
have program us to need somebody, but we forget ourselves. So remember, brothers and sisters and cousins out there, love your damn self. Let me read one more comment here. Let's see. Lemat says, choosing a word to God, choosing a calling word to God and sink into it for a moment. Choosing a calling word to God and sink into it for a moment is very settling because it's short and thoughts don't have time to come in and corrupt you. Yes, your relationship with God, your relationship with the Most High, with Buddha nature, with your higher self, or just with right now. Whatever you call it, just start a relationship with something holy with yourself. Because when you have that, your life becomes holy. Because why? You made it that way. You decided you wanted to have faith. Because sometimes some people don't believe in Jesus. You don't need to believe in your damn self, at least. And I hope you have a good night. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Suleiman, Ocean, Eva. Thank you for the love. Shout out to everybody. Jen. Thank you to Patricia, Suleiman, Heidi, and Wes, Nikki, Carolina. Good night.
I feel like he's looking for us.
Like, where is she?
Like, where? I can't. I'm lost.